Like Penang Hokkien.
Hello everybody, my name is Timothy and I want to welcome you to the Learn Penang Hokkien YouTube channel, and we are continuing our series on Penang Hokkien for beginners, and already we are in lesson number 13. In lesson number 13, we are learning to make plans in Penang Hokkien. Okay, so today's lesson, the goal is by the end of this lesson, you should be able to make plans to meet, suggest a time, suggest a place, accept or decline appointment, and confirm the arrangements. And so, here's today's situation. In this video, James wants to meet Hock Seng over the weekend. They discuss where and when to meet. This is a very common real-life conversation, and as you learn this in Penang Hokkien, you too will be able to use it with your friends in Penang or your colleagues at work. Okay, and before we go to the first dialogue, of course, we are going to start with the vocabulary. So, they are going to meet up on Saturday. Saturday is known as Pai-lak. Pai-lak. So, Monday is Pai-it. Tuesday is Pai-ji. Wednesday is Pai-sa. Thursday is Pai-si. Friday is Pai-go. Then, Saturday is Pai-lak. And Sunday is Le-pai. Le-pai. So, Sunday is the one which is different from all the rest. The rest are numbered, starting with Monday. So, now, Monday is 1, Tuesday is 2, Wednesday is 3, Thursday is 4, Friday is 5, and Saturday is 6. So, Pai-lak. Lak is 6. So, Pai-it, Pai-ji, Pai-sa, Pai-si, Pai-go, Pai-lak. Sunday is different. Sunday is Le-pai. Le-pai. Okay? You would see this in my other grammar sections, but just go through. So, Saturday is Pai-lak. Free, not doing anything, is Eng. Eng. And then, this is Che. Che is a slurred or short form of Chile. So, often, when we speak in Penang Hokkien, we don't say in full Chile in 2 syllables. We contract it to 1 syllable. So instead of saying Chile, we say Che. Okay? Che. When you hear Che, it means Chile. It means this. So go out is chut ki. Ki is go. Chut is out. So out go. Out go. Go out is chut ki. Chut ki. And then what time is kui tiam. So kui you have seen before already. Kui le. Kui lui. So now is kui tiam is what time. So kui le, how many? Kui lui is how much. How much is the price? Kui lui. And here is kui tiam. Kui tiam is what time? And then 9 o'clock is kao tiam. So kao tiam is 9 o'clock. So 1 o'clock is it tiam. 2 o'clock is ji tiam. It tiam, you say it tiam for 1 o'clock. You don't say chit tiam. No, not chit tiam. Because the word tiam also means dot. So if you say chit tiam, it means 1 dot. But for time, we don't say chit tiam. We say it tiam. It tiam means 1 o'clock. Ji tiam is 2 o'clock. Similarly, you know the word for 2, it can be ji, it can be no. So if you say no tiam, it's not 2 o'clock. No tiam means 2 dots. So remember, the word tiam can also mean dot. So, it tiam, ji tiam, sa tiam, si tiam, go tiam, lak tiam, chit tiam, pe tiam, and 9 o'clock, kao tiam. Then 10 o'clock, chap tiam, chap it tiam, chap ji tiam. Like that. So, 2, like excessively over, is Thai. Not Thai, but Thai. And then early is cha. Early is cha. And then 10 o'clock continues from 9 o'clock is chap tiam. So earlier I said that the word tiam can also mean dot. So chap tiam can also mean 10 dots. Kui tiam can also mean how many dots. So it sounds the same and more everything the same, but 2 different meaning according to context. However, 1 o'clock and 2 o'clock differentiates. 1 o'clock is itiam. 1 dot is jitiam. 2 o'clock is jitiam. 2 dots is no tiam. Okay? And now, let's go to 10:30 is chap tiam puan. Puan is half. So it's 10 o'clock plus half. 10 o'clock plus half is chap tiam puan. And you notice that tiam now sandi to tiam. Tiam. So 4 becomes 1. Okay? 4 becomes 1. So chap tiam puan. Chap tiam puan is 10:30. And to meet is 2. 2. Okay? 2 is to meet. And now let's go to the dialogue. So it's a dialogue between James and Hock Seng. And James starts the conversation. He says, Chile, Che pai lak lu eng bo. So Che is short for Chile. So instead of saying Chile, he says Che. Che pai lak lu eng bo. Are you free this Saturday? Hock Seng says, U eng. So U is got. But it translates here as yes. Yes, I am. Yes, I am free. He means he's free. U eng. So eng is free. Are you free this Saturday? Yes, I am. Che pai lak lu eng bo. U eng. James says, I should ki lim kopi bo. I should ki lim kopi bo. Want to go have coffee together? So I is one. Go out. One. Go out. Drink coffee or not. One. Go out. Drink coffee or not. I should ki lim kopi bo. And then Hock Seng says, Isaiah, can, sure. Isaiah is can. The R translates here as sure. Isaiah, so again is the particle. We can't speak Penang Hokkien properly unless we pepper it with all those particles. So Isai is can. You can, of course, just say Isai. Isai is can. But instead, Hock Seng says Isaiah. Okay, Isaiah. And then James says, Kui tiam ah. So you can see once again, this R and R. Here it is R. He uses this particle to form the question. And again, he can say, Kui tiam. Kui tiam. But he doesn't want to sound that abrupt. To be more courteous, it's good to use correct, relevant particles. And so James adds R. And it becomes Kui tiam ah. Kui tiam ah. Of course, he doesn't pronounce each word one by one. He says, Kui tiam ah. Kui tiam ah. What time should we meet? Actually, it simply says, what time? What time? Something like that. And then Hock Seng says, Kau tiam hobo. Kau tiam hobo. How about 9 o'clock? 9 o'clock, good or not? 9 o'clock, good or not? Kau tiam hobo. How about 9 o'clock? And then James says, Tai cha. Chap tiam puan hobo. Too early. Tai cha is too early. It's not translated here, but Tai cha, too early. Chap tiam puan hobo. 10:30, good or not? How about 10:30? So this is 10:30. 10:30. So Tai cha, chap tiam puan hobo. And then Hock Seng says Isai. You see, here he just say Isai, not Isaiah. Isai, can. Okay. Lan ki talok tu. Where should we meet? Or where shall we meet? We go where meet. We go where meet. Lan ki talok tu. Where shall we meet? And then Hock Seng says, Geni Plaza, Hobo. So you see, Hobo is used quite often to confirm something. So just now, to confirm the time, Kau tiam hobo, Chap tiam puan hobo, and here Geni Plaza hobo. So hobo appears quite regularly. So Geni Plaza hobo, how about Geni Plaza? So in a way, hobo can be translated as how about. How about? How about? Ho, pai lak chap tiam puan ti Geni Plaza. Very good or good. Saturday, 10:30 or 10:30 at Geni Plaza. Ho, pai lak chap tiam puan ti Geni Plaza. Okay, let's read through it one more time. Che pai lak lu eng bo. U eng. I chut ki lim kopi bo. Saya. Quy tiêm à? Cao tiêm hô bố. Thay cha. Chập tiêm bùa hô bố. Ý sai. Lại khi Tai-lo tu. Gani plaza hô bố. Hô. Pai lạc chập tiêm bùa đi Gani plaza. Okay, so that concludes dialogue number 1. And what have we learned in this dialogue? So in the previous dialogue, it teaches us to check availability of somebody, to extend an invitation or to extend invitations, to discuss time, to discuss location, and to confirm the plans. All of these are essential conversational skills, and so these are things that you are going to use when you speak to people. And of course, if you are learning Penang Hokkien seriously, you should not fear talking to people in Penang Hokkien, and of course, they are going to be very delighted to hear you attempt speaking their language. So do not be afraid of saying it wrongly. They are going to be so happy to help you speak Penang Hokkien. And now we are going to the second dialogue, and before we do that, there are a few more words to learn. So in the second dialogue, the first word is wa. Wa is late. And by the way, wa also can mean change. Change can also mean wa. So anyway, here it is used to mean late. So late is wa. Later is ka wa. Ka wa is more late. More late. So if you want to say the most late is te it wa. Te it wa means literally number 1 late. Te it wa is number 1 late, means the most late. But here we don't go to the most late, we go to later. Later is more late, so it's ka wa. A bit is tampo. And here the time is 11:30. Chap it tiam wa. So 11:30. And now let's go to the second conversation. And here we don't see the translation in English, but try to capture what they are trying to say. So it starts with James again. He says, Hock Seng, itu kau wa tampok bo. Quy tiam. Cha it tiam pua. Bo bunte. Kam sia. Pai lak. Cha it tiam pua di Gani Plaza. Ho. Okay, let me read it again. Hock Seng, itu kau wa tampok bo. Quy tiam. Cha it tiam pua. Bo bunte. Kam sia. Pai lak. Cha it tiam pua di Gani Plaza. Ho. Okay, do you understand what they are talking about? Now let's go through that one by one, sentence by sentence. So, Hock Seng, itu kau wa tampok bo. Hock Seng can meet more late a bit or not. So, he's asking if he can change the appointment time. Can we meet a little bit later? Okay, can we meet a little bit later? Hock Seng, itu kau wa tampok bo. Can. Quy tiam. What time? Quy tiam. Cha it tiam pua. 11:30. So, 11:30. 11:30. Cha it tiam pua. Bo bunte. No problem. Kam sia. Thank you. Pai lak. Cha it tiam pua di Gani Plaza. Saturday, 11:30 at Gani Plaza. Ho. Okay, good. So that's the conversation, the second dialogue between James and Hock Seng. And what have we learned in this dialogue? We learned about changing arrangements or appointments. We negotiate a new time and we confirm the new plans. Everything is very realistic and is very practical for you to learn and to apply when you speak Penang Hokkien. And now we break it down line by line because those are the things that you can use in your daily conversation. So, to check availability, you say, Pai lak ing bo. So, Pai lak is just an example. Are you free on Saturday? Ma chai ing bo. Ma chai didn't appear in the two dialogues, but ma chai means tomorrow. Are you free tomorrow? Ma chai ing bo. Saturday free or not? Pai la ing bo. Pai la ing bo. Ma chai ing bo. To invite someone. Like lim kopi. Lai is let's go drink coffee. Let's go drink coffee. Like lim kopi. Literally, lai is come. Literally, lai is come. But here, when you use it in this way, it means let's go. Let's go drink coffee. Like lim kopi. To discuss time, kui tiam. You can also say kui tiam ah. Kui tiam ah. Or simply kui tiam. To suggest the time, so you have to put the time in and then hobo. Chap tiam hobo is how about 10 o'clock. How about 10 o'clock. Chap tiam hobo to propose another time. Chap itiam hobo, how about 11 o'clock. Chap itiam 11, good or not. Chap itiam hobo. To discuss location, kita lo tu. Go where to meet. Go where to meet. Kita lo tu. And then to confirm arrangements, pai la ji tiam pua ti Queens Bay Mall. Saturday, 2:30. So when with the half appearing, you have to go backwards. 2:30 or simply 2:30. 2:30. Pai la ji tiam pua ti Queens Bay Mall. So Saturday, 2:30 at Queens Bay Mall. Pai la ji tiam pua ti Queens Bay Mall. So in this dialogue, time appears a lot, and you will notice that I'm teaching you the conversation. However, there is also the grammar series, and in the grammar series, we go through time in detail. And I will put the link to the grammar series, the time lesson. Time lesson in the grammar series is lesson number 10. This is how it looks like. Go to that one if you want to learn more about time. Okay, so that particular video touches on time, everything to do with time. So go over that. And that concludes today's lesson. Once again, if you haven't joined, please join the Learn Penang Hokkien Facebook group so that you can interact with other Penang Hokkien speakers. So this is the official Facebook group for the Learn Penang Hokkien YouTube channel. And to look for new words in Penang Hokkien, use the Penang Hokkien dictionary. The link is shown here. It's an online dictionary with audio. You can click to hear how the words are pronounced. And this is entirely free for you to use. And so that concludes today's lesson. I want to thank you very much for joining me at Learn Penang Hokkien for the Penang Hokkien for Beginners series. And until I see you again in the next lesson, Kam Sia Lu Che Che.